Hey everybody, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show you two features on the land portal, both having to deal with road frontage on a property. The first one I'm going to show you is the landlocked feature. And what that does is basically tells you if a property has road frontage or not. And the second one I'm going to show you is being able to filter a list by the amount of road frontage a property has. So let's get to it. So I'm going to go to the filtered search spot here. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to hit vacant lots and we're going to go to Macon County, Georgia. And you can do this, like this filter will work with non-vacant lots. It'll work with whatever. But we're going to do vacant lots and we're going to go to Macon County, Georgia. And what I'm going to do here is the feature that I'm referring to for landlocked. So here it's going to be NA, which is basically just giving me everything. Yes, if you want only landlocked properties for whatever reason, properties without road frontage, that is the button you'll click, or of course, no. And that means your properties will not be landlocked. They will have some kind of road frontage. And I'm going to put acreage in here as well. So let's just go properties that are not landlocked, 2 to 5 acres. And let's hit apply. And we're going to go to list view and I'm going to show on map so we can see all these on here. Let's exit out of here so I can see a little better. And as you're going through, you can obviously give it a check to see the one thing with this feature that you want to keep in mind. So all these have road frontage. You can see road frontage, obviously. The one thing to keep in mind is when you are doing road frontage, it is not going to take into account easements. So for whatever reason, your property is off the road out here in the middle of somewhere without road frontage, like this property, for example, and there's a legal easement, it is not going to be marked on here. That is going to be deemed landlocked. So the way it does, it looks at all the roads in the United States, and then if it is on the road, it is going to be not landlocked. If it is off the road, it is going to be landlocked. So that's as simple as that feature is, honestly. What you can do with this feature to go a little more in depth, if you want landlocked, you hit landlocked here, and maybe there's some properties, like I said, that appear to have an easement. So what you can do is go through and actually check them off. So I'm going to uncheck all of them here, and you can go through each parcel. Again, these are landlocked properties, and again, you can go through and check this C, but for whatever reason, if you see a property that has road frontage or it has an easement and you want to add it to a list, what you can do is just check mark these properties and then hit save to list. And then you could build a list here. You could build a Macon County, I think I have one here, Macon County, Georgia road frontage list right there. And then you can also add to the list, if you go to filtered search, you can also add all the not landlocked. So if you have a few that were landlocked, but they appear to have easements, you can also add the properties that are not landlocked at all. Hit apply. Again, we have 237 there. Save list. You can add it to a save list. Let's go here in list view first. Hold on. And then save list. And I'm going to do Georgia, Macon County, Georgia, YouTube road frontage. Hit save there. And then you can go to save list and you can see this list if you wanted to see the list of the combination of the two. So that's really how you use that first feature. So let's go a little more in depth, and now let's do the road frontage feature. And I am so excited about this feature coming in. It is something that no one else is doing in this business. No other land focused softwares are doing this, and that is actually filtering. So let's go back to Georgia, and that is actually filtering based on road frontage. So this is going to be great for targeting potential subdivides, for targeting maybe just ideal shapes of land. If you want a certain amount of road frontage on your properties, there's so many different use cases for it, but I'm Macon County, Georgia, and we're just going to do big acres. So let's do big acres. And here is this road frontage. This is unique data. Loading times may be slower. Please allow for 30 seconds. So what we do on this is literally run through every parcel very fast, but that's what the system does. This is something that can take a little bit more time, and this is by feet. So this is the amount of road frontage you want on these properties. So we can do a minimum of 500 and let's just say a maximum of 10,000. So basically anything with 500 feet of road frontage. And we're on vacant lots, Macon County, Georgia, and we're only 50 plus acres. So this is not going to be some huge list. It's going to be pretty precise in terms of the list. But if I hit apply here, it's going to go through them. That was actually pretty fast. So 50 plus acres, 500 to 10,000 parcels vacant, and it is giving us 403. Let's go through and check it out, see what it looks like. So as we go through here, you can go on the properties and you can obviously see this is road frontage. And one of the things, this is going to be 500 feet. I'm going to actually raise that a little bit on here. So let's go back to filtered search. And I'm going to go, let's just go 1,000. Let's go 1,500. Let's get this list pretty small. Again, give it time for load time. It's going to take a little bit at times. Again, we can see the markers. And then let's zoom in, see what it looks like. This is 50 plus, 1,500 of road frontage. One thing to keep in mind with this feature is it takes into account multiple sided road frontage. So you can see when I click into this parcel, and you can actually look at the road frontage here. This is 3,600 feet of road frontage. You go here, this is probably going to be a little bit more. This is 4,400. So it is taking into account this road as well as this road. So let's go a little more rural. Let's look out here, see what we have going on. Again, going through here, just kind of double checking, make sure everything's working. This is a very, very large parcel. This is 50 to any max acres. This is 423 acres, has a ton of road frontage. So let's actually go through and make our list even a little more precise. So I'm going to go through and let's go to our road frontage, and let's go 1,000 to 5,000, but let's only go 50 to 70 acres. So this is going to make our list a little bit smaller. You can see we have 71 coming up. And if you go into these parcels, you can see the amount of road frontage. This is a great subdivide potential right there. And as you are using this filter, you can be extremely creative with how you're doing it. Same thing as before. You can create lists. If you want to create a list for this, you can create custom lists. You can do this in multiple counties, then pull the list at scale. So many different options with this feature. If you have any questions, feel free to let us know in the YouTube comments. Message us if you're in our Discord. Other than that, thank you so much. We'll see you next time.